big salute to all of my veterans out here. Big shout out to all of my subscribers, man. Like I tell you guys, I can't go a video without showing my appreciation. Man, I appreciate each and every one of you. Real quick video for you guys out here, especially for you truckers who's trucking under your own authority right now, who eventually want to become a freight broker, which I do encourage you guys. Also for you freight brokers out here who is brokering freight under your own freight broker authority right now, who might want to start up a trucking company, whether you guys want to go out and buy trucks or whether you just want to start up a lease on a trucking company. So I get this question quite often, hey Manny, you know, should I separate my MC numbers or run the freight broker and trucking authority under the same MC number, or should I separate, you know, those companies? So let me tell you guys, back in 2017 when I started up my trucking company, I told you guys like in the video years back that I pretty much became a freight broker on accident, because I was filling out my authority through the FMCSA just for the trucking side, and then I ended up choosing that I wanted to be a freight broker too. So instead of paying $300 at the end of that application, which that's how much it should cost you guys if you just want to get one authority, is $300 a piece. My bill ended up being $600, so I paid that, and I didn't really have the intentions of being a true freight broker, but I still wanted it to just have it at that time. But I'll tell you guys, it started to give me problems because it takes commercial insurance to operate a trucking company, and it takes a surety bond, a $75,000 surety bond to operate a freight brokerage, right? So for you guys out here, if you tie those businesses up together with the same MC number, you're at risk from the commercial insurance wanting to do business with you, and then you're at risk with the surety bond company wanting to do business with you, just because it's all about the liability. So the surety bond company don't want to be tied up to the trucking side, and the commercial insurance don't want to be tied up to the freight broker side. So my advice for you guys out here, if you plan on wanting to start a trucking authority and a freight broker authority, is going to be basically separate those businesses. So by separating those businesses, form a whole totally different new LLC. So if you guys have a trucking company right now and you want to start a freight brokerage, just basically form a whole new LLC, start a whole new get an EIN number for your LLC, and then go apply for your freight broker authority. Vice versa. If you guys have a freight broker right now, a freight brokerage right now, and you want to go start up a trucking company authority, start a whole new LLC EIN number and apply for your authority, you know, with your new company. Don't tie up those businesses because it will give you problems down the road. Also, let me tell you guys another problem that I ran into when I had both of my authorities under the same MC number. I started to call up freight brokers, and I remember one freight broker saying, oh man, we don't do business with other freight brokers. And I'm like, at the time, I'm not even brokering freight, but I did have an active freight brokerage. And that gentleman was like, man, we don't do business with freight brokers or whatever. And I was like, man, I'm trying to book a load on my carrier side. I'm not even thinking about brokering freight right now. But he was like, in the system, it says that you have an active freight brokerage. So a lot of other freight brokers fear brokering out freight to other freight brokers, even though they do have a trucking company, because they fear that you're going to double broker that load back out, just basically to another carrier, without hauling that load with your personal truck, right? So for them to minimize their risk, they don't like booking loads to trucking authorities that also have an active freight brokerage too. So I remember him telling me that. I just hung up the phone, and then maybe a week later, another freight broker told me that, and then it started to become more common too, you know? So for you guys out here who want to start up this, you know, start up your trucking company, start up your freight brokerage, like I'm telling you, just to keep everything simple on you, and make sure that you have a smooth, transition into this business. If you're going to run a trucking company and a freight brokerage, just make sure you split them up, hold different LLCs, EIN numbers, business bank accounts, operate those businesses independently, and separately. If you guys have any questions out here, hit me on my text message 317-953-8943. Go visit my website, www.extraordinarymovement.com. Go get your 30-day free trial with DAT. Go sign up with TAFS, Transcend Financial Services, if you guys are looking for a factoring service. Also, if you guys are freight brokers looking for a factoring service, go sign up with Axle Payments. Everything in the description box below. Quick message, quick content for you guys today. CEO, commit, execute, and be obsessed. Everybody be great out there.